Hi clarinets, in today's lesson page 25 clog dance, we're going to review what the tempo marking adagio means. We're also going to learn an alternate F sharp fingering, and we're going to review the term sforzando. So let's jump right in with number 88, clog dance. It's in 3/8 time. Remember that 8 on the bottom tells us the value of whole notes. So whole notes get 8, half notes get 4, quarter notes get 2, and eighth notes get 1 beat. We'll be using mostly quarters and eighths, so mostly 2 beat and 1 beat valued notes. We've got a first ending and a second ending, and let's jump right in and play our clog dance. Metronome is set at 86 for this exercise. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, begin. There you go. Next is Modest Mussorgsky's Hopak from the fair at Sorshinsk. It's a 2/4 piece that's in the speed or at the speed of allegretto. Allegretto is 98 beats per minute or slightly faster. Now, this piece uses a sforzando in the third measure. It's a strong accent and is represented with an SFZ symbol. One of the things that we're going to need to pay attention for is the fact that measures 1 and 2 repeat, and then measures 3 and 4 repeat as well. There are some optional notes that you can choose in measure 3, and make sure you choose that before you begin so that you don't mess up your rhythm. We're going to need a B flat because this is in the key of concert E flat or F major for the clarinets. So let's get started. 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2. That's our rhythm for measures 1 and 2. 1, 2, ready and go. If you need to, pause this video and work the opak at slightly slower tempo. You might choose 90 or 80 or even 76 would be great, and then gradually increase the speed until where you can play it along with me at allegretto. Next, we're going to move on to O Tannenbaum, and this is a German folk song. It's in 3/4 time and has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Let's review those F sharps and C sharps just in case you've forgotten. Low F sharp is first finger on our left hand. Low C sharp is 3 fingers and the pinky on our left hand. When we get into the upper register, high F sharp is thumb and the first 3 fingers on the left hand, and then our second finger only on the right hand. High C sharp, well, the one that's on the third space, high C sharp, is thumb and that register key, and then we're going to need 3 fingers, and both pinkies. One pinky on the F or the C key, and then the other on this outside key right here for our C sharp. So here we go. We're also going to need some high notes. Particularly in the second ending, we have a high A, which is thumb in the back with the register key and first 2 fingers, and then a B later on where we lift up and play that first finger with the thumb in the back. So here we go. I'm going to switch my metronome to adagio, which is slow, which is great because we're going to have some high notes to play and we want to have time to figure out what those notes are. So 55 beats per minute. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. you do? You might want to go back to the second ending and pick it up there and work the ending section that has all those high notes. And really pay attention for the C sharps. One happens in the second to last measure. That's the high C sharp. Again, that fingering requires 3 fingers and the thumb, and then a pinky on the C sharp key, 3 fingers and a pinky on the C key. Remember also, if you need a fingering chart or a fingering guide, turn to the back of the book and there's one there for you. All right, let's move on to number 91, Blow Away the Morning Dew. It's in cut time, so let's review that cut time. 2-2 time. Whole notes get 2 beats. Half notes get 1. Quarter notes get half of a beat. And we see we have a lot of quarter notes, so they're going to sound like eighth notes in 4/4, sort of. We've got a repeat section on the second line, and we've got some B flat fingerings. Oh, by the way, high B flat, thumb, first 2 fingers, and this first side key for a high B flat. There's one of those in the third measure, and then at the end of the first line. So let's change our metronome to allegro. Bum ba dum bum bum ba bum ba dum bum bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum, and so on. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and ready and go. Wow, that one went by very fast. Hey, let's try that one at a slightly slower speed. Let's slow our tempo down to 90 and see if we can play Blow Away the Morning Dew at a slightly slower speed. Now, this is what I'd like you to do when you encounter something that's too fast. Slow it down. It doesn't have to be the exact right speed right away. So let's see if we can do this at 90 beats per minute. Bum ba dum bum bum ba. 1 and 2 and ready, go. And finally, we've got an accent on clarinet exercise for all you clarinetists out there. Number 92. And in number 92, we're using a new fingering for low F sharp. 3 fingers on the top, 3 fingers on the bottom, and then we're adding our pinky right here. It's the first of the lowered level pinky keys. And we're going to use that for our low F sharp. Okay, let's give it a shot. Number 92. I'm going to slow my metronome down to 80 for this one. 1 and 2 and like that. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should point this out as well. If you're looking at the notes here, we've got G, then F sharp. Well, next we've got a low E. What I recommend is that you use this pinky, your left pinky, on the low E key, lift up your other pinky, and then place it back down for your C sharp. Okay? So you're going to go G, F sharp, E, F sharp, like that. 1 and 2 and ready, set, go. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, and go. Sorry for that little squeak in there. I'm going to practice that measure a few times after this video ends. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you'll try that using that low F sharp fingering. Again, the tempo marking of Adagio means slightly slower than Andante, and we use that for O Tannenbaum. And then a sforzando means a strong accent. So, until I see you again, keep practicing.